This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Sharon McRill. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I am doing awesome.
It's a great pleasure to connect with you. What part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in Ann Arbor, Michigan, which is very, very cold, and we're about to get a big ice storm tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I've been hearing about that. What is a storm like? I've never experienced that.
Well, you should come to Michigan and experience it because it's like nothing else.
I'll take the reception of pictures. I'll take the pictures. You could send the pictures. Well, do tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history?
Well, probably because we are just launching a brand new book, and it just hit #1 international bestseller. Wow. And so that's super exciting. It's called Downsizing the Silver Tsunami. Who do you call, and where does your stuff go?
Ooh, tell me more, please.
So it's all about helping people who have been in their homes for 30, 40, maybe even 50 years, helping them figure out where to start. Because when you've been in your home that long, you have no idea how much it takes to move.
Yeah, I can well imagine that. Many emotional attachments, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, who did you learn the skills of knowing how to do this from?
Well, I didn't start out with the skills, but I have them now because I'm 16 years into my business. And I used to work in corporate life, and I did project management. And so I took my project management skills and I applied them to people's homes. And so all of a sudden I had all these skills that I was like, wow, I could actually do this. And so now we have a team of 13 people, and we help people all over.
Tell us the name of your business, please. I love it.
It's called the Betty Brigade.
Yeah. When did you come up with that name?
Oh, that's a whole nother story. But suffice to say, we had a public contest to rename the company after some interesting encounters, and so we renamed the company Betty Brigade, and Betty is slang for a woman. So you are not Betty, but we have male Bettys on staff, and they have titles like Heavy Lifter Betty or Brawny Betty.
Sweet. So it's definitely fun, yeah? Working with you guys, working with the team.
Actually, fun is part of our mission.
If fun is part of your mission and the challenge is moving and the emotional attachments that go with it, I can well imagine how moving looks like. It sounds like it's a ton of fun.
Well, sometimes our clients don't feel like it's fun at all. In fact, there are often tears and they get very attached to their things, but we try and lighten the mood and make this easy, and our goal is to bring peace and ease to relocation.
You know, it's really intriguing. It's like the coach, but you're coaching from a materialistic standpoint, aren't you?
Exactly. So we bring transformation in like real practical terms.
Oh, that's fun still. It's just amazing. Like I think I love what you do.
I think I love what I do too.
Now, where's the best place for someone that's listening to connect with you?
BettyBrigade.com, our website. That's probably the easiest way, or you can find us on Facebook or Twitter or, any of those places. But our website is probably the easiest place.
All right, Sharon, tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Oh, my. It could be that I might need a drink at the end of the day.
How does that make you feel?
After moving other people, sometimes I just need a beverage.
How does it make you feel when it sounds like it's like it's like a time of meditation for you, more than just a drink to get drunk. It sounds as though it's something that brings solitude. Is that accurate?
A little bit, but more than that, it just kind of closes my day with okay, I'm done working for the day. And I also like to garden, so I've consistently gardened. So I like to be in my garden, and that actually really is a meditation for me.
Why would you suggest other business people, or even just other people, do what you've done by identifying that thing that closes off your day and doing it consistently?
Well, I think everybody has their own thing, and for me, it's, yes, having a drink and having dinner with my husband, or it might be gardening, it might just be prayer or meditation, whatever works for you that kind of centers you and helps you close your day with joy and with a sense of accomplishment.
Love it. Amazing audience. Again, you're hearing it live from Sharon McRill. She is the owner. You can check her out at bettybrigade.com. Sharon, let's switch gears for a moment now. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Sharon, what is your earliest childhood memory?
My earliest childhood memory is my dad coming home from a work trip, and bringing me candy.
Ooh, how old do you think you were?
Probably about 3 or 4.
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
Because I love candy.
If you had to do that in that 4-year-old voice, what would it sound like? I love candy. Wouldn't it?
I still love candy. I do. I like candy a lot. It makes me happy.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
I think that small things bring us joy, and sometimes people overlook the small things.
Ooh, love it. Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm intrigued by your evening rituals. Your father brought home candy, and now after doing the work that you do, you find your space to relax. I find it rather parallel.
Interesting. I never thought about it like that. That's beautiful. Thank you.
It is. Love it. All right, if we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Oh, so I had to look this up because I couldn't remember back that far. And so Ricky Lee Jones' Chuck E's in Love was a great song. And none of my friends knew it, but I loved to sing it.
There we go. Love it. All right, my friend. Well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Sharon, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
A stepdaughter.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Absolutely.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time? The phone and or the computer, is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Oh, it's definitely more than 8.
All right, Sharon, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Sharon McRill, what would you say that is?
Power, joy, and persistence.
Love it. PJP. Sharon, this was such a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Well, whatever you're doing, when you feel like giving up, go a little further because you might be right around the corner.
Love it. Sharon McRill of Betty Brigade, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.